Hello, welcome to Stackermat. Today we're going to talk about the Lumia 640 XL. Well, this really looks like any other Windows phone, because to me it just looks like they take a phone, they take the case or the chassis, make it a bit bigger or smaller, put in new channels, done. But I guess it's not fair because the design is pretty minimalistic and I like it that way. Was my phone there dying, but let's get back to it. It is quite simple and simple design with only two rockers, which are very tactile but very nice to touch, and I like that. I like the way it feels, even though it is quite big in the hand. As you can see here, it is rather large, but I like it. It's not bad at all. And probably you can hear some handling noise because I'm using it as my microphone. Because it is a good microphone. It's better than one you find on my camera or anything else that I have. So it works. One thing that's really amazing about this phone, which shouldn't be in this world, is it's a removable back, meaning you can change the battery and add micro SD card expansion up to 128 gigs. I wish that was more common, but it's not. But it's okay. So right now, I have 16 gigabytes added on top of the 8 internal gigs, which makes for enough space, even though the internal one is getting quite full because of the updates and all that stuff. But it's okay. So in the phone, for a battery, I have a 1000 milliamp hour battery, which is quite large, but not the largest. It's up to 4000, but it's okay. It's a large enough battery. My concern is that the battery cell application tends to exaggerate things a bit. Like yesterday I had 7%, but it was telling me 7 hours. So I'm not sure, but we'll do a test about that. We'll do a test. One thing you can't miss about a phone like this is this huge 5.7 inch display. IPS. So what IPS does, it just really gives you better viewing angles. So you should actually be able to view the phone quite well like this. It's not going to autofocus. Yeah. So it provides good viewing angles and good color reproduction. Mostly found in those expensive monitors for video editing and all that stuff, but it's a good monitor. Touchscreen is pretty accurate for a phone. This is running at 1.2 gigahertz. Coupled 1 gigabyte of RAM, which may not sound like a lot to most people because it's 1 gigabyte of RAM. Most Android phones have 4 gigabytes or 3 or some crazy number, but it's quite simple, this Windows operating system, because it's only meant for Windows Phone. That's why it's called Windows Phone 8.1 or Windows Phone 10. But for things like Android, it's mostly meant for everything. So it becomes an actual problem, a serious problem when you have too much RAM, because it's found in TVs, fridges, and all that stuff. So it becomes quite a problem. But it's okay on this. It runs perfectly smooth. It's all good. One thing about these Lumias are the cameras. For this one, for the front camera, you have a 5 megapixel sensor, which is really good for selfies. For the back, we have a 30 megapixel sensor with some Carl Zeiss lens, which is really good if you know nothing about photography and cameras and lenses. And it's a very good camera. The colors are really good displayed on the IPS display. It just is. Okay, it can't record 4K, but it does some good 1080p. It allows you to it has manual control, so you can change the exposure, aperture, focus, and all that good stuff, which is nice, right? Yeah. So on this phone, it's pretty simple, so not much to talk about, but I guess I'll just end with the speakers. The speakers located around here, if you can see. Well, the thing about the speaker, it's quite amazing. It's not that good in audio quality, but at moderate volume, it shakes. The phone shakes. Does that make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me, in any case. Well, yeah. One added bonus of owning this is that you become Ethan Hunt instantly. If you ever watched Mission Impossible, they always have Windows phones. Windows. Actually, I'm going to do a skit about that, so watch till the end. We're going to do a skit about that. Thank you for watching. Bye. Ethan Hunt, if you accept this message, you shall be sent straight to London. The IMF was not destroyed. I repeat, the IMF was not destroyed. This message will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.